Welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with Sketchy Freighter. And today, well, we got a bit of a doozy. After that first mission we did, turns out we run into a huge enemy squadron with our huge enemy squadron. So this is going to be glorious. Let's see, they got 11-inch guns and some, I guess, wing guns. And we got our decent battleship design here. Can't look at the 3D models, which sucks. Wish they'd let us look at the ship design, but we can do that in battle. So let's get this sucker going. Now the crews are probably poorly trained, which kind of sucks. If it had like veterans or whatnot, it would probably go pretty well, but we'll see. Hopefully the armor protection on my ships is up to snuff. 11-inch guns. I think I was armoring against 12? I'll have to check. Generally do the number of inches as the main armament, which is a good rule of thumb. Alright, so you already got some squadrons here. 12-inch main belt. Let's go for... Let's see. They're not all the same. Top speed 22, 22, okay. I didn't think I had any ships that weren't built to the standard, which right now is 22 knots. Generally I try to do 30 knots, but can't yet. Got us a nice cruiser screen. We'll keep that. I'm gonna have the main group. Well, the main group is following. Good. When we get into the actual engagement, I'll probably try to break off that other battleship squadron and get them in a crossfire. Training level is trained, which isn't great. And the group was sighted south. So we're gonna maintain max speed and head south. 87% fuel. We'll probably back off into cruising speed once we get sight of them. A little time compression. Entered visual range. Alright. I'm gonna change course. We'll go to 18 knots. I'm gonna have San Vito break off. If I mispronounce these Italian names, I'm sorry. You can throw things at me later. Let the cruisers continue to screen. These cruisers don't have torpedoes or anything. Ah, no deck torpedoes. I hate this era. Though I do like the huge wing guns they have, which these are 8-inch. on that save file that got corrupted, I had some ships with like wing 10-inch or 12-inch. It was 12-inch all around. I really wanted to use those ships, but yeah, sadly, was not meant to be. This would be more efficient. The reload time on those 12-inch guns was insane. What is it here? It's probably some laughable. 82 seconds? Ugh. Give it about 10 years and the 12-inch gun will have like a 20-second reload. It's kind of OP for a while. I basically had a tiny battleship and used it as a heavy cruiser because it had the 12-inch guns. I will definitely be replicating that here when we unlock the tech. Right now we're just focusing, firing HE. Alright. Maintain that course. Might as well switch to AP. Cruisers can stay on HE. I'm switching the secondary guns to AP because they're 8 inches, pretty high caliber for a secondary gun. And who knows, this is pretty early on and the AI does stupid things like not have armor or just a little bit of armor all around. To see how many overpins we get. Yeah, let's break this up. The rear, fire at him. I'll have the defensive screen focus on whatever this is. Oh, a lone battleship. He's gonna have a bad time. I'm going to maintain the cruisers here. If they had torpedoes, I would consider getting them closer, but they're kind of useless right now unless I run into whatever's in those smoke clouds. It's 22 knot max speed, yeah. I did just unlock gas turbines and some interesting technologies, so gonna have to do a bunch of refits. Once I hit Spain with the stick and make money fall out of it. Some provinces sink their whole fleet for prestige a few times over. Then we'll refit the fleet. I'm going to change course, throw off their aim. Little time compression. Got a pin on one of these guys. Accuracy is going to be terrible. 2%. Ugh. He's got a 10% chance. I'm going to have these guys increase to flank. These guys are at flank. They're somewhat angled. I'm crossing their T and they're basically turning to broadside. Oh, this is so very 18th century. We're just gonna line up our ships of the line and have a duel. Oh, somebody's flooding. They still haven't identified him yet, but that's a BB. Alright. The smaller ships have appeared. What is that's a destroyer. They're pretty out of range. This era's torpedoes are utter dog shit, so I don't really have to worry about them as much, unless they get within 3 kilometers, which is kind of catastrophic anyway. Then again, 3 kilometers is almost good firing range for this era. That guy just took a bad hit. Let's have him break off. These guys. I'll have them retreat, line abreast. He will just retreat. Thought they'd fire at the other force. Sphere flooding. Tons of structural damage. That must have penetrated the bell. Yeah, 11-inch shot. 12.4-inch shell penetrated the forward belt, which only has like 3 inches of armor. Let's hit them a little bit. Battleship's still intact. Okay, flash fire on the cruiser. Don't have to worry about him. Wish I had smoke. Have them switch to the nearest ship. We'll switch to him. Have these guys change course, head southeast. Need to draw fire away from San Vito. Let's make sure the battle line isn't dying. Light ships. Have the secondaries target that DD. Battle line, shoot HE. What are these guys doing? Still alive? Okay, yeah. They're pacing. 1,500 meter range. I want the cruisers getting too close to these battleships. They have or very little armor. 2 inches all around. Ugh. DD is dying. That's nice. Have him switch target. Have them shoot at the light cruiser. Let these guys turn southeast. DD's flooding. Switch target to these guys. Keep the secondaries. Yeah. Angle away. He's turning. Retarget the secondaries on these cruisers. Destroyer. They're heading away. We need to melt that destroyer. San Vinto is gonna get away, basically. I'll just set him to retreat. Well, I've got my crossfire. If one can call it that. Kind of lopsided on this side. Any one of their main caliber hits would wreck one of these guys. Unless I luck out and it overpens. Ah, hiding in that smoke. Him smoke to cover our retreat. Especially since Phoenix there is targeting it. flooded a compartment. Now he lost a secondary gun. Now the flooding didn't stick. Gonna slow to 18 knots. We're gonna basically come about. Significant hit, but it didn't really severely damage the rear of the ship. Partial pin. Once they change course, I'll have them switch targets. DD survived. That's unexpected. Oh yeah, he's targeted by that BB. Taking some damage. Yeah, we'll keep that target. San Vito is still retreating. It's flooding. We'll maintain 21 knots for the time being. Got a lot of secondaries. All the little guns. Oh, he's having a bad time. Cruisers really can't hurt these guys, unfortunately. Whoa, that's not good. One of my ships took a solid hit. partial belt. Okay, yeah, 11-inch hit, 1400 damage. We'll keep him in the line though. Wish the fire rate was higher. Kilometers. Let's switch their 8-inch to high explosive. I'm gonna bombard them with high explosive for a little bit. Need to wreck their directors and superstructure. We're not doing enough damage with armor piercing. Cruiser. Somebody took a bad hit over there. Surprised they still have cruisers. They kind of disappeared into the smoke there. Direct their secondary guns at that cruiser. Because he's got torpedoes. I know what these guys are thinking. In fact, we need to angle away. And I'll have the secondary guns fire AP. Because those 5-inch guns will chew up that CL. Whole bow is on fire. Plus flooding, and that flooding's gonna stick. You could easily do the same to me though. Let's see, let's go line ahead. Had to use 10-inch guns on this one, which I've not used before. The fire rate's better than the 12-inch, 35 seconds. Kind of expected it to be more effective on those ships, but maybe it's just training. This is the first battle for this entire fleet. In this entire campaign. Oh yeah, I think they're starting to dial it in. Been getting a lot of significant hits. steer these guys back in and do another pass. And I'll have these two cross the T. So they're in just kind of a jumbled mess. Oh no, they're making a line. Those destroyers are hiding. Yeah, you can see the shell hole there near the stern, just right above this rudder. They did fix the rudder, so that's good. The compartment didn't completely flood. It's got a bad list. Target a few of these guys. Yeah, maintaining the range is definitely useful. So you don't want to get too close. Though this era, fire rate and accuracy is kind of low. We're getting close, so I'm going to go ahead and switch back to AP. They lost a cruiser. Must have took stray hits. Have these guys turn in. Come on, this guy needs to finish this guy. Switch the secondary guns. Put one on each light cruiser. There we go. We're still out of their torpedo range. Increase to flank. Try to get ahead of these guys. Wow, max speed of 15 knots. 12 knots. Part of the reason why I'm not getting hit is because I've incurred damage on them, and I'm speed taking basically. Of course, I say that naturally this guy gets shot in the rudder. He's gonna have to change position. So I will do it before he does. And we'll just have him follow the battle line. Have him actually just sail away at an angle instead of reversing. He's hold in the bow. Doing some good damage to them. Ooh, 3 compartments flooding. Nice. What the hell happened there? Oh, 10-inch penetration? Okay, he switched targets. Just firing his main guns at them. Yeah, let's just delete those guys. That battleship's a wreck. It's about to be a cruiser gunfight, too. Let's see, what's the state of the enemy fleet? Yeah, probably getting scuttled. 50% structure, 42% to 47. Yeah, it's more moderate. That's significant, so that makes them easy to shoot. Switch targets to that crippled battleship. We'll go to AP. he's following him. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's just flooding out now. He's ought to switch to there. Let's see what these guys are shooting at. Yeah, we gotta just throw rounds at that until it dies. Yeah, we'll go out east and then curve off to the northwest. It'll be nice when I can get proper cruisers. 6-inch guns. Oh, and a smoke cloud is shooting at me. Well, I'll give them some smoke to shoot back at. He's flooding again. Not enough. Oh, here we go. A CL, and he's damaged. And I've just switched to AP. This is nice. They have just enough armor to arm the shells. I am taking a risk, though. It looks like the BBs are firing high explosive. And if I'm not directly broadside, the shells won't just fly harmlessly through the hull. If they're AP, if they're HE, they'll just kill half the ship. If I take a hit astern, it's basically bad either way. Except a high ricochet chance, but not with HE shells. He, on the other hand, is a sitting duck, basically. As soon as they get the range. Of course, the smoke doesn't help. It's like a minus 30% on the 2-hit roll. They're bracketing my middle ship. Oh, flooding me. Hopefully it's somewhere useful. Kilometers. I angle some more. Well, no. Have to maintain that course. Have him reverse course. Oh, he's taken. Okay, the forward compartment flooded. Surprised he hasn't had a major compartment flood. Let's see. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. switch to AG. Both their guns. Smoke screen faded, so that won't be good for him. We're gonna do a close pass on these battleships. This is gonna be the final slugging match. Them, target him. Oh, that guy just, yeah, he's flooding there too. That is gonna sink him. Now, if that's enough volume, let's forward 2 compartments. Oh, more shells. Ah, I was hoping for more flooding. Set the secondary guns to armor piercing, because they're basically in range to punch through their armor, regardless of how much armor they have. Yeah, they go through 1.5 inches or 2.4. And the ships with 8-inch guns, it'll be worse. Well, worse in a good way. That could be bad. Oh, fell short. Wow, this is trolling. Now, secondaries with single gun turrets, single barrel. And then dual. It's not good for your accuracy. He does have torpedoes. So I gotta stay. Okay, 3 kilometers. I don't want to get much closer than this anyway. Oh, torpedo detonation. Perfect. Now he's pumping out the water. I was about to switch targets too. Oh, is he flooded out? Tunnel vision. Secondary guns on him. The Phoenix sank. have him switch target. Flooding, nice. San Nicolas is going to flood out soon. Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Just hard over. Torpedo exploded, but missed. Okay, that one's actually a hit. That's significant damage too. I'll have them split up. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the main armament. Should go off. I'll have him shoot at that ship on the way out. Not gonna have him retreat really. Just pull him back. These guys are doing pretty good for being this close. Okay, that was the CL. I thought that was my CL. What are they doing? Let them swoop back in. Okay, the compartments didn't completely flood. That's good. Let's get them moving again since I had them stop for the torpedo attack. The turning circle's tighter when you zero the throttle. And it was too close to just keep maneuvering. This one is less damaged than Regina, so I'll have it do a close pass. Still alive. Oh, more flooding on him. Okay, they're gonna flood out. And he did. Switch targets to him. Severely damaged. That one is retreating safely. Cruisers are still inbound. course. So we're getting close to these ships. I'm gonna have him turn out actually. Gina. I'll have him follow Regina. And then we'll reverse our course. And it's down to everybody versus one. Or two. Explosive just to save ammo. Just floating wreck. Taking extreme crew losses. I'm surprised they're... Oh man, is he actually gonna hit that cruiser? Nope. Yeah, given all the instability damage, it would be a miracle if that thing hit the cruiser on the first shot. But yeah, they are getting awfully close. Surrounded. And that's the end of that battle squadron. Took 0 losses. Of course, San Vitro is gonna take months to fix. But I think I did alright considering. Mainly just had compartments flood on ships. Alright. I'll see you guys next time.